So I left off um on the pastor that was talking about by the way, you guys, this video is called Visions, and it is part 2. So just stay tuned and see what we're going to talk about the pastor. So when I was sitting down in church, he was talking about prosperity and businesses. But then he said something that I didn't really like. He said, if an unbeliever, you have to have everything in your store. Don't let someone else take your money. He said, because if another store has it, then that's your loss. And then I said, okay, maybe he's right. But, I'm not going to have, bananas and strawberries and then sell clothes. But that was just an idea he gave, for people. Personally, for me, I didn't like the idea, If you're going to sell food, you're going to sell food. If you don't want to have everything mixed up. So, back to the pastor, he was like, he told everyone about the servant that opened a restaurant. And he said, you have to have every food there is, Try to put a lot of food in there, different types of ethnicity food. And he said, oh yeah, he said, I am. And he's like, and I already told you guys, if an unbeliever has alcohol, beer, and if he has beer in his store, he's like, you have to have beer too, and you have to have alcohol too. Don't let him beat you. And I was so crushed by this message. In the 7 years, this is worldwide history. That why would a pastor be saying that? Isn't that a sin? That if you have beer, a Christian store does not have to sell beer on its shelves. And then he's like, he's like, do you have beer? Do you have alcohol in your restaurant? And he said, no, I don't. He's like, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna the guy with the restaurant said in front of the whole church in the service. No one said anything. No one said anything. No one said it. What is he saying? No one said a thing. But I was like, this is wrong. This is abomination. This is a disrespect to God. How can you, as a pastor, be telling people to have alcohol and beer in your business? And you're a Christian, you're a servant, because I'm a full-time Christian, but he actually serves church. And he said, but ever since you told me, the guy said, ever since you told me to put beer, to sell the beer and the alcohol, he said, I haven't done it yet. He said, but I'm gonna buy the beers. He said, and I'm gonna have alcohol because I know I have to have everything. He said, and I'm gonna do just right, just what you said. Okay, this was a pastor, guys, this was the person that God told me as I was admiring him and gave me the vision as he entered heaven and he looked everywhere. And after that vision, he said that he was going to take him now. And this was before he said that he wanted to take him now, because if he left him here on this earth, his salvation would be, he would not make it. So after the vision that I had, I never told him. Then he said that. And now I understand why he's not going to make it. He has already lost his soul. Because he stayed here and maybe he got maybe the bishop of the church gave him permission to say that. to start the new agenda of the of the one world order thing. That little by little you're gonna be telling people lies in church. That way people could get comfortable, as the guy did. He was very comfortable. He was saying, I'm gonna do whatever you say, and promote beer and sell beer at my business, at my restaurant. And this is one thing that I want to tell you guys, that I had that vision about the pastor entering heaven. After I did, then he told the whole congregation, or the whole people of the service that were there, that he had this dream, and I never told them about the vision. And he had the same exact dream, not exactly the same, because it was kind of different, because I saw him looking everywhere, but his foot, his one foot went in, like he was almost there, almost making it. And after that, he said that he was happy that he almost made it, but God told me that he wanted to take him now, because if he didn't, then his soul was gonna get corrupted. And what do you guys think? I mean, don't you do you guys think that a pastor that is telling everyone, to sell beer at the store, do you think that's godly? Because I don't. Yeah, that's one vision that I did have. And wow, it's that's something, that I didn't expect. And so I felt very sad, but I guess now I don't feel sad, because he's actually doing it. You choose to, whenever you choose to not listen to God, and whenever you choose to do your will, then you choose to do things, then that's you. That's your conscience. Nobody forced you to.